You can, or yeah, whatever you want to do. You may want to hang on to it to study it for your questions. No, ma'am, just questions. Placing in questions.
I thought there was a big class in there.
It'll be in the next rotation.
Oh.
Yep.
Was the commercial breeding gilts, also first round this morning. And first I'll just kind of run through the questions, and we didn't talk about it, but Dr. Mark Knauer actually put the questions together, then went to watch NC State lose at the football game. Number one question was, which gilt was the most refined inner skeleton? And the answer was 3. Question 2, which had the lowest sow productivity index from their dam? And that was 1. Question 3 was between 2 and 4. Which one had more muscle through her hip and center part of her ham? And that answer is 4. How many gilts have yellow paint in their ham? All 4. Question 5, the narrow-belted black-legged gilt. Number 3. 6, which was the most shallow inner flank? That was also 3. Question 7, how many littermates? If you didn't check the notches, the SDIs were also the same, so there was 2 littermates. Which was most restricted in her movement? That was 3. Softest in her rear pasturing, 2. And most rib shape and base width was 2. Bonus question, which gilt was also in the market hog reasons class? It was 3. I renumbered it to 4. So as you think about kind of the answers to those questions and you look at the data, which kind of steers you in a little bit of a direction, we thought it was fairly straightforward that we had the 3 gilt, which was later the 4th gilt, so she never got off the bottom all day long. Just kind of that shallow, narrow base, flat rib. We heard all these things in the market hog class about her. She didn't have very good performance data, so we dropped her to the bottom. Then we thought, as we studied the gilts, that we had a gilt that really was perhaps the most fault-free. You might want to change her, set her back at her shoulder a little bit, but a really wide base, a lot of muscle, good data on her, a lot of rib shape, body volume. She moved pretty well, and so we floated number 4 up to the top, which left us with what we thought was a fairly closer middle pair, a little give and take in terms of structure between 2 and 1. One might have had better angled sets all the way throughout. 2, as we described in the questions, we thought had the most shape and dimension to the ham, but we elected to go 2 over 1, which gave us a placing on those commercial gilts of 4, 2, 1, and 3, and we cut that class 4, 2, and 5. And Brent's back. Does that mean we got results?